folks. Today is April 10th, 2024. And we have, as a wonderful partner in crime here, Adam Flowers with us.
Partner in crime.
Well, we just talked about a crime on my vlog. If you missed, we screwed up a little bit, or AI did, or whoever did, and it didn't
Something happened. That was bizarre.
You got poltergeists over there. I don't know what's going on.
Last week we couldn't end the show. This week we couldn't start the show. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Normally it'd be because of the drinking, but that's not the problem, obviously. What could be the problem?
I don't know.
Excuse me, that was a funny. All right. So Lincoln
for 12 months. Hi, Julie. Boy, I got to put you up there.
Julie M has been a member for 12 months.
Yes.
That's awesome. See, told you people would join your channel, and they would join your channel, and they would become members, and they do. And yeah, thanks for everybody who's a member. If you're not a member, well, you're missing out. You should be giving red money every month. Everybody's doing it. You should too. Ron Roos, the acquitted tow truck driver, is off the hook. Tow truck driver.
Ron, I like it. Good.
Ron Roos, I'll be damned. There's tow truck drivers.
Interesting, because even in the song, the Lincoln Pirates, when they talk in the song, at the end, at the very end of the song, they said, well, all the people that were towing went to charm school at Joliet Penitentiary, because a lot of them had, this is back in the day, I don't know what it's like now, but back in the day, they were all auto thefts. They got, if you're a thief and you stole, they hired you in a second.
A thief? They wanted thieves?
Yeah. A thief. That's what Paul used to call them, thieves.
A thief.
Yeah. But that's the way it was. And I think you gave me some visuals. One thing that I want to point out, though, even on the visuals, is Lincoln Towing is the only company that I've ever heard of where the prices went down. They used to charge more back when the dollar was worth more.
Yeah.
Or less. The dollar was worth less because of the
Yeah.
And now the prices are cheaper. But they've graduated. They have places here. They've got different installations where they only had the one on Armitage way back when. And
they have them everywhere.
Yeah. They have drop places where they want to drop vehicles. But it was very, very different. Lincoln Towing is, well, let's see what we got here. Adam gave me some visuals. And
put them up. Hey, Red, if there was a film about a car towing a boat, do you think they'd have a trailer?
Yeah.
A trailer? All right. Come on. Warning, unauthorized vehicles will be relocated at owner's expense. $196 towing fee and $45 per day storage. Oversized storage is $140 a day. Boats and motorcycles, well, call for a price.
What? Yeah. Well, and this is a newer sign because
it goes over $20,700 a day.
It has cash, Visa, MasterCard, and debit cards. Back in the day, they only took cash. They didn't take any checks. And if you wanted to get your car was on the lot was on Armitage, and if you wanted to get your car out of their lot, which was on the corner there, you had to pay them. You went up into this like a portable building, like a mobile home. They had a ramp on both sides. Maybe we have a picture of that here. We don't. But it was kind of interesting in the sense that if you really wanted to get your vehicle back, that's the only way to get it back in those days. I mean, it was very, very different. I actually used Lincoln Towing for in front of my store. If somebody parked in my driveway that on Wells Street, they had to do it. Let's see what we got here. 24-hour service, $150 per day.
$35 per day storage, huh?
Yeah, well, this is also
This is new, isn't it? This is
yeah.
probably newer.
Well,
How do their prices go down? They have more business, so they're able to lower the prices. I don't get it.
yeah, and probably maybe less things. There were several shootings at the one on Armitage. People went in there with guns. I mean, there was a lot of people had problems there. They had a bulletproof window there, all different kinds of things. In a moment, I'm going to tell you a story that you might like.
Okay.
But this one, this one is interesting. Lincoln Toy raised cars, $216. Trucks, $850. U-Hauls, $500 and up. So that was
Don't
big.
park your U-Haul somewhere. It looks like 5,000 because there's only one little zero. I guess there should be two little zeros, but there's only one, so it looks like 5,000 and up. 850 for a truck. I mean, how's a U-Haul less than a truck? Over 10,000 pounds, it's $5,000, man.
It could be
to tow it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I have. That's
a little zero, so it's hard to tell.
Hey, Red, did I tell you about the two tow truck drivers that wanted to elope?
No,
they got hitched. All right, point out together like peanut butter and jelly. Saw those? Go USA. Saw those people in action from a bar stool looking out the window. Talk about fast. Work them.
Yeah, they are.
I watch tow truck videos of people getting their cars taken away. Why? Because it's fun to laugh at people getting their cars taken away. That's not why we were watching it. We were watching it. Well, it's fun to watch people's cars get repoed. It really is, Red. But you're sitting there going, why that's not my shit getting towed. Anyway, it's fun to watch how fast these guys work, especially nowadays with the rigs that they have. Man, they just like back up, boom, boom. They grab it. They don't even get out, man. They just fucking the hook up, grabs the tires.
It's a toggle switch. They just look at, and they don't even. They got a camera that's on their dashboard. They don't even have to turn around. They just look at it, back up, bang,
boom, boom. Yeah, man, you can't even get out of your damn chair, pull your pants up fast enough, run out the door to go, that's my car. Not that you're sitting around naked at home, but if you were, you'd have to put your pants on before you ran out the door.
Well, Lincoln Towing was the kind of tow trucks that they used right here. And as a matter of fact, they probably used a lot of them now, but these were the old-fashioned ones. But the one you're talking about, Adam, is right here. You see the picture with the Daley on the back? That thing floats down, and it slides underneath the front end of a car or the back end of a car and tows it away.
Yeah.
That's the kind you're talking about. This is a newer truck.
Sure.
That was really something when they did it. The ones I saw get towed, Frank Schweiss used them too for his parking lot down the street. Everybody used them, and boy, when you got hooked, you got hooked. There's no way. I listened to Luke do a thing about the tow truck drivers where if you paid him like $100, he'd drop or $75, he'd drop it right there and let you have it. Not Lincoln
back to you and go on it and see it.
Not Lincoln Towing, because Lincoln Towing, they paid the drivers by the amount of vehicles that they towed.
Right.
So when they grabbed a vehicle, they didn't grab it for nothing.
Right.
They would steal anything. At that time, back in the day, things would be missing from your vehicle when you went to pick it up. Everything was gone. But I have an interesting story to tell you folks.
Let's hear it.
A little background. That's a little background on Lincoln Towing. But yeah, Kevin.
Philadelphia had the YouTube show on towing and Denver booting cars. Hilarious.
Yeah. Back in 1981 or 1982, I stole number 13, the Denver boot that came to Chicago. We had like 20 of them come to Chicago, and it was on one of my employees' cars. Well, they hadn't actually put the padlock together yet on the car, on the boot. So I went and saw that it was open, yanked that off, and spit it out, and I took it. I took the whole boot. And they came back with the tow truck to tow the car away. And they said, the car's gone and the boot's gone too. Well, they had cops all over the street on Wall Street, 18th District. They were all out looking for that boot. And I took pictures of it with at that time, it wasn't a Polaroid. I had a Kodak Instamatic. And I took pictures of it and I put them up on the parking meters so the cops can find it. And they saw the picture of it. It was in my kitchen. And they said, "Where's the boot?" As a matter of fact, I think I wrote on the bottom, "Are you missing this?" or something like that. Put it out there. No more Denver boots after that, man. It was the end.
That was it, huh?
Oh yeah, that was it. They were very upset about that. I never did give that Denver boot back.
Leanne, rolling along, you probably can't charge more than what the car's worth, or they're going to be left with a lot of crap that no one wants to pay for. Yeah. So my buddy Jack, his Suburban, he had a Chevy Suburban. It's like an 87 or 88 Chevy Suburban. It was one of the nice big freaking, I mean, it was that thing. And he used it as a rolling storage facility. Let's just call it, okay? It was packed full of stuff. Well, it got stolen from his place. And the police found it a month later. They contacted him. I was at the house, and he got the phone call, and they said, "Yeah, we found your Suburban, and it's over at the such and such yard. You can go pick it up." Well, such and such yard wanted to pay a towing fee, a freaking storage fee for 3 days. And I still looked at Jack. I'm like, "Jack, they want more than what this thing's worth." Because out here, the prices are expensive too, the towing and whatnot. It was like they wanted like $600 or something. And I'm going, "Jack, you can't sell this thing for $1,000. And it doesn't even have a battery in it." You know who took the battery out? People at the fucking towing yard, right? And you know what they said to me? They're like, "Oh, well, I said, I don't even know if the thing still runs. We can't even try and turn it over." I said, "You mind if I go get a battery and throw it in?" They said, "Yeah, you could do whatever you want to do to the truck. As soon as you pay us the $600, you could push it out of here and you could put the battery in it and try it." I looked at them. I'm like, "You guys are fucking jagoffs. Seriously, who does that? Who's like, 'Oh yeah, you could take it, but you got to pay'? What?" Anyway, Jack ended up leaving it there. To turn it simply, they took everything out that was in there, and in the back of his Suburban, there was a bag of dog food. There was a mattress bed thing, and there was a Ziploc, a 5-gallon bag Ziploc of condoms. I don't know what they were doing back there, but I got an idea of what it was. I told Jack, I said, "You got a whorehouse on wheels over here, man. You can't take this. This is not a, sorry, you got a sex worker's house on wheels." Sex worker. Now you can't say a whorehouse. Sex worker's house on wheels. Anyway, that's what I figured it was anyway. So Philadelphia, we're back to that. Tiffany Henyard from Dalton, the mayor. Jesus.
The only mayor in the United States that makes
$300,000 a year. I wonder who voted for that. She's like, "I vote for it. I vote I get a raise."
No, it was executive action. She did it. But guess what? I think it was a month ago. She passed it next year, or the following years after she's out of office. It goes to $20 a year.
Really?
Yeah.
So whoever is her predecessor,
they're going to have to change the law.
Sorry, whoever is her successor, not predecessor. I got those backwards. I'm dyslexic sometimes. Her successor is going to make $20 a year.
Yep.
I want to run for that, and then I'll vote myself $300,000 as soon as I'm in there. Executive order. I want what Tiffany got. God dang it. That's my money. 4:20 for those of you on medication, Eastern time.
Jim Jagger, he never forgets his announcement.
Yeah, I know. No kidding. Julie M. No, they weren't used. No, my God. Stop it, Julie. 5-gallon bag full. No.
Yeah, that's the other thing in Chicago. Yesterday they announced that Mayor Lightfoot is actually Lori Lightfoot,
yeah,
who was voted out of office, is investigating is investigating the mayor.
Really?
Yeah, and
how is Beetlejuice investigating this girl?
how is she qualified?
Well, how is she investigating her? Is she a PI?
No, she's an independent somebody. I don't know how they got her. They did.
She got some kind of thing online that gives her a little title, right?
She was a friend of this gal, so they're both, they have a few things in common.
Adam, you need a sign that says, I may be dyslexic, but I could say big words. Yeah, I do. I need that sign. I do. Because I do. I love big words. I do. I just don't like using them often.
How does a crook investigate a crook?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Scott H. Yes, that's the point. How in the hell is a crook going to investigate a crook? Thomas Ruan.
Yes.
Any idea what Frank made for his work on Casino? Yes. Matter of fact, I looked through all of his paycheck stubs from Universal Pictures, and he made about $50,000. And that was back in the 90s, which in today's money would be like making about $20,000.
And Rosenthal made $150,000, and he didn't even show up on the set.
Yeah, he did. He got a lot of money. He asked for big money. So Frank should ask for more money. They would have given it to him. They would have given him 5 times what he got, 6 times what he got.
He needed a good manager at the time, is what he needed. He needed a good manager.
Well, that's the thing. You got an ASK to GET, man. I had a fake manager at one point that represented me. I did. I answered the phone, This is Harry Rumsfeld. I swear to God, man. Adam Flowers? Yeah, we can get you Adam Flowers. Not a problem. Why not? All right. Beetlejuice. I'm not saying it. I can't wait until Beetlejuice comes out. Actually, now I said it 4 times. But yeah, 5 if you go back a few minutes. The new movie's coming out, man. Are you going to watch it? Are you excited for it? Because the first one was good, Red.
I guess I should, because I really did like the first one.
You did?
With Keaton?
Yeah, man, he's coming back to do it on number 2. So, well, I mean, he's doing the second movie. Now he's not doing a number 2. And you understand what I'm saying. They're even calling it number 2. They're calling it Beetlejuice.
I remember so well the
you remember it so well you can't even say it.
I can't pronounce it.
Harry Belafonte.
Right. Daylight comes and
yeah. Is that really him, or was that no? It was the guy who put together We Are the World.
It was?
Yes, it was the guy who did We Are the World. He organized it. He's not Lionel Richie, not Michael Jackson, but the Spencer, or what the fuck was his name? Hey Google, who produced We Are the World?
We Are the World. The story behind the song's producers were Craig Golan and Howard G. Malley.
No, that's not who it was. It was the guy who knew all the voices and everything. He wrote that song. Hey Google, who wrote that song? Day-o, day-o, daylight come and I want to go home. Isn't that it?
Sorry, I don't understand.
It doesn't know. It's no fucking idea.
Harry Belafonte actually made that song famous.
Banana Boat. Hold on. Banana Boat did it. Harry Belafonte did. You're right. It was Harry Belafonte. Who's the guy who? Come on, you guys know in the comments. Let me look. Quincy Jones. Thank you, Jim Yeager. Says you need to look in there. Quincy Jones. Didn't Quincy Jones do it? Here, Quincy Jones, 100%. I think Quincy Jones wrote it. Maybe it was Harry Belafonte that did it, but I think it was Quincy Jones.
Jones wrote a lot of things that artists used.
Right? What songs did he do? I think that was his. He did the Sanford and Son theme, Quincy Jones. Bum bum bam bum bum bam bum bum boom bum bum bam. No shit. I didn't know he did that.
Julie, she likes the guy.
The shrunken head. Yeah, the guy sprinkles the little shit in his head. Drinks.
Yeah, well, I like it when Michael Keaton he switched numbers with the guy. He's looking at the numbers.
That's what he did, and then they sprinkled the shit and made his head shrink. I like the lady hung on the hooks, man, that went through the wall sideways when she was like this thin. Oh, that was a good movie. I really like that movie. Hey, did I tell you I got a flat tire yesterday, Red?
No.
Had to call a tow truck. Yeah. It was a deflating experience. It's a stretch, but what the hell? Irving Berge wrote Banana Boat song.
Okay.
Well, why is Quincy Jones? Why when they did We Are the World, why did Quincy Jones, when he showed up in the room, they all sang the Banana Boat song to him? Or am I having a Mandela effect? But I just watched a thing about We Are the World. Don't ask me why I did. But I watched an episode, probably because it was on Netflix or Prime, and I thought, well, there's something to watch. And it was all about how they organized it. I swear to God, they sang that song to him when he walked in, Quincy Jones. I don't know why. Quincy, I'm thinking of the right person, aren't I?
Yes.
For the World documentary. Yeah, it's Quincy Jones. Why? Anyway, I have no idea, guys. It's probably because we're the backup when Google fails. Thank you very much. Exactly. That's what it is. The audience is. It's you guys are the show always. It's
but Belafonte actually is the one who sang it in the movie. He was actually singing it in the movie.
Did he?
Yeah. It was originally, I think it was 1956. It was way, way back, a long time ago.
And I'm confused. Situation normal.
Guests may not even remember Harry Belafonte. He was the Jamaican guy, I believe. But he wasn't that popular. It's kind of like saying Julius LaRosa. Not that many people knew who he was. Julius LaRosa. He was a vocalist, Italian. And he crossed Arthur Godfrey. He made Arthur Godfrey mad. And Arthur Godfrey was in the radio back then, big in the radio. And he said, you'll never get another record played on the air. And he killed his career. But he was really, he was a really good entertainer. He was very good. But he was through. From Chicago.
That finished him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They used to, if you got in an argument with the wrong guy, Walter Winchell or somebody, they put a brick on you. That was it. There was a brick on you. You weren't going anywhere.
No kidding. You remember Wolfman Jack?
Oh, yeah. He was great.
Yeah. Where did he, bro? Excuse me. Was he syndicated?
Yes. Real big. He was, as a matter of fact, we heard him in Chicago on WLS, I believe. And back in the day, he went down to Tijuana because he wanted a station where he could get syndicated, where he could get a lot of wattage, put it out.
Uh-huh.
We used to hear him say, we're down here in Mexico.
Yeah.
Didn't believe it because that was the day of the gags. They'd say different stuff on the radio.
Sure.
But he was spinning. He was a great DJ. Great DJ. Personality. He had a good personality.
Huh. Yeah. So I watched American Graffiti for the first time day before yesterday. I was having a lucid moment, and I thought, I'm going to watch American Graffiti because I've never seen that movie. It's Harrison Ford's first movie?
Yes.
This is his first movie.
Yes.
I'm looking for Milner. You seen Milner? Tell him I'm looking for him.
I got a kick out of it because he went to Ripon College in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And when he left there, he never graduated, but he left right after his first year, and he said goodbye, and I'm going to Hollywood to be a movie star. And they laughed him out of school. Everybody laughed him out. When he came back after, not American Graffiti, but when he came back to Chicago, when they opened up Star Wars, people were waiting in line. They had him there.
Sure.
And people that knew him from school said, hi, remember you from college? I don't know you. And he wouldn't send autographs for their kids.
Really? He turned into a jagoff like that?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Harrison Ford?
Big time. Very close,
Han
very
Solo.
close friend of mine. Very close friend of mine took his daughter up to see him, and this was 1977. And he said, "Hi, remember me from college? We were roommates." And he said, "No, I never saw you before." Turned out
Oh, FHS. Fuck Han Solo, man. That's just that. See now, just like David Copperfield, the whole fucking thing's gone for me now.
yeah.
Oh, no, done.
What's the question here? Red, did you ever see Steve Goodman?
Or John Prine in person in concert? Who are they? Steve Goodman. Are they making a joke? Is this like some like orchestra from the 1800s? What is this? What are they doing? Who is this? I never even heard this name. Steve Goodman. I heard of the.
I think Steve Goodman sang the Lincoln Pirates.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, he did.
Is that what they're saying? Goodman. Yeah, he's a singer-songwriter.
New Orleans. No, I love that song. He wrote City of New Orleans.
Yeah, City of New Orleans. Yeah, there you go.
I love that song. I really do.
Is he really the pirate of the? Is that him?
I posted it on Facebook. So
the Pirates of. Oh, wait a second. Steve Goodman, Lincoln Park Pirates. Yeah. You're right. Yep, sure
no,
is.
I never did see them in concert. I was very busy with the outfit back in those
No,
days.
he wrote "Go Cubs Go" as well. No kidding.
Yeah.
Paulie used to love that song. Paulie Walnuts. Thanks for sharing that.
Hey, Paulie, how you
I was
doing?
talking about my buddy Paulie. He passed away. He loved that song. Go Cubs Go. He was a big Cubs fan. We were Southsiders, and he liked the Cubs, so everybody hated him because we were surrounded by Sox fans. I like the Cubs too. Only like the Cubs though because my grandma liked the Cubs, and so the only baseball I ever watched was the Cubs. It was at her house. She liked it. Her brother was supposed to be a pitcher for the Cubs. He got killed in Iwo Jima. That'd have been my great uncle. Was going to be a Cubs pitcher.
You were telling me about that. Yeah,
that's where I get all my athletic abilities and that athlete in me. It's all got those genes. It's a joke, Red. Oh my God. Red's reading something. He's got to be. Red?
I'm here.
Good. I am too. So's 350 other people right now. That's good. Glad you guys are all tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button. Red chastised me the other day because he's like, why'd you say there was 500 people watching? I said, because I sounded good. Sounded good. There's 300 people in here right now. Who cares? There's only 65. You know what I mean? 165, rather.
How about 35?
All right. I'll try 58 right now. So
yeah.
for those of you that are here, hit the like button. See, I'm still lying.
Scott H is talking about the Billy Goat Tavern.
Oh, yeah. Cheese booger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it's so damn, man, making me hungry. Shit. See that shit? I can't do this while I'm on keto, man. I'm gonna have to go to fucking Windy City Beefs and go give me an Italian beef with no bun. Fuck. You know what I mean? How do you do that? Put extra juice on it. Now you got nothing to sop the juice up with. Oh, it's still good. You know what I mean? It's still good. You just can't have the bun. You can have the peppers with it. The cheese, put that on there if you want cheese. Just can't have the bun. It's like you can eat the pizza with the toppings, but you got to leave the crust. I kind of like the crust. It's a good part. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the pizza. It's there's only crust, there's cheese, there's meat, and there's sauce, right?
Did you ever see the movie Fatso with Dom DeLuise?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dom. Yeah. That's who I am right now. I feel like John Candy, man.
No, you're on the diet, man.
Yeah, no, I'm losing weight. It's falling off of me.
They started talking about eating food. He was talking to somebody on the phone. He says, I better come over, Chubby Checkers.
Oh, man.
Anyway, folks, I have a story about Lincoln Towing.
Oh, let's hear it, Red.
You might get a kick out of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
But they were so notorious. They kept a shotgun behind the counter at Lincoln Towing. They had several employees killed that worked there.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Oh yeah, people were mad. They went in so that they were being held up for their cars, and they went and they shot him. They actually shot the guy behind the counter because
Are you serious?
they had a lot of bad things happen over there. It was on Armitage Avenue.
All right, go ahead. I didn't know that about Lincoln Towing.
But anyway, I get a call, and it's Dick Hoyt. And Dick was, he lives at 613 Racine, right across the street from Jimmy Cozo. Actually, he lived in the coach house of Phil Amato, Jimmy Cozo's father-in-law. And he's a big guy. I mean, a big guy, real big. He used to pick me up with one hand. He grabbed me like this and picked me up. Just hold me up in the air. Big guy. But he called me up and said, I need a lift. And he said, can you come pick me up? And I said, sure. And I said, where are we going? And he said, I'll tell you when you get here. So I went over and picked him up. And I said, where you want to go? And he said, Lincoln Towing. And right then I could tell by the tone of his voice, he wasn't happy. I said, why are we going to Lincoln Towing? He said, they grabbed my car. I said, oh. So we pull up there. And there's a ramp going up each side as you go up to get into the building. It was like a portable building, mobile home, or whatever you call it. But they had a bulletproof piece of glass there. Big, thick. I mean, we're talking seriously thick plexiglass. And he gets there. And we get there. And he tells me I park. And he tells me, wait in the car. So I waited in the car. He goes in. He's a big man. He weighed over 300 pounds. I mean, he was big. And he goes inside, and I hear this big crash. He didn't go through the window. He went next to the window and went through the wall with his shoulder. He was like a bull. So he grabs this guy in the back and picks him up and carries him outside and throws him over the fence where the cars were. And they had Dobermans back there. They had all kinds of junkyard dogs back there. And he said, don't come back without my car. This guy pulls up the car, gives it to him, never charged him a dime. And he drove away. I told him, believe me, they would ask Dick, what happened? And he said, I got my fucking car back. That's what happened.
Way to go. Way to go. Got your car back.
I like Dick.
That's the way to do it, Rhett.
Yeah, if you're that big and you can do it. I was wondering, I saw Dick get shot once. He got shot 2 or 3 times in the belly. And when he was shot, he was cussing the guy out while he was shooting him. And he walked over and grabbed the pistol off his hand. And I left because I figured he had 4 or 5 shots in his belly. I couldn't believe it. But he was that fat where it didn't go in, it stayed in the fat and,
That's the reason. See, that's a good reason to be fat.
He was big.
It's a good reason to be fat, man. You've got more material to slow the bullet down. Kevin Rather, there's a hole in my daddy's arm where the money goes.
Yeah.
Jesus, God. What the hell are you? What the hell is wrong with people? All right, what are these? These are lyrics to a song. Died for nothing, I suppose. There's a whole chorus of Sam Stone. Oh my gosh.
We're so early today that people are just coming in and saying,
I know, because we started early, but you know what? That's okay, because in a couple hours they're going to go looking for us and they're going to see the new thing. They're going to watch it. They're just going to get to watch it live. The crowd, she's nailed her knees to a drugstore parking lot. Line from Come Back to Us, Barbara Lewis. Krishna Bogard. What the hell? Leukemia at age 36. Steve Goodman died of leukemia. No, at 36?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Cancer. Jesus. Tim Peroni. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Wish I knew you were starting early. Tim, we wish we knew we were starting early. We didn't know until late last night, when we put these up, that we were going to start early. I dragged my ass out of bed early for you guys.
What is that I hear in the background?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, the gardener's here. He's here late. Well, he's here early. Actually, he's late, but he's on time. We're late. He's early. I'm sorry. Usually the gardener's done by the time that we go on live, and I don't have to worry about any noise from outside my window, but they're blowing shit around over here. So
like a leaf blower.
That's what it is, man. I'm sorry. I muted my mic earlier when he was right next to us, but yeah. It's me. I got some gas, Red. Excuse me.
Oh, Lord help me. Nothing like watching you live to participate with questions and answers. Tim, I was just on Monday with the Q&A. You were there with me. Turn it on. Fan Pastor Man. My wife has a gardener. It's me. Yep.
I've got a dishwasher. It's her.
Anyway, I think we have one viewer that said that they had their car towed by Lincoln Towing. And I'm trying to remember who you are, but I'd like to know how you got your car back. If it was the same way. I've never seen anybody get their car back without paying. And certainly nobody got tough over there that I know of other than Dick. He was the only one that I ever knew about it. But later on, I was told by Joey Lombardo that certain cars, they just didn't even tow. And if they did by a mistake, the owner just waived the fee and said, come pick up your car. There was nothing stolen out of it. But the guys that worked there that I knew, they were arrested for vehicle theft. And they did time in Joliet or some other prison. And they naturally hired him right away because they were good at stealing. And that's what they did. They would hook and steal a car and take it, and that was the end of it. But I did like that song, the Lincoln Park. Adam did not believe me. When I told him there was a song about this, he said, nah, come on, you're putting me on. And I said, no, there was a song about it. And so I started looking for Lincoln Park Towing. I looked under all different kinds of things, and I didn't find the song. And then I thought of the word pirate. And sure enough, I looked it up. And if you listen to the song, actually, I put it on my page on Facebook. But if you listen to the song, it is good. It's folk music.
Hey, I put the lyrics. I posted the lyrics in your description, I think, of this. In the channel description, the description of this video are the lyrics.
It is good. It is really good. But it's one of those kind of things that I look at and say, yeah. Anyway, somebody mentioned Q&A, and I don't know who's, I guess you're not in here, whoever got your car towed. You left. You didn't like me. Okay. Often is the word I seldom use. Often.
That's a funny, Red. That's a funny.
I'm getting it. It has that smooth humor. Often is a word that I seldom. Dwayne Hip. Well, hello, Dwayne. How you doing, buddy? Dwayne, you son of a gun. You're on
So for those of you that listened to me and bought some NVIDIA, I just want to let you know it is up $16.60 today. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Dwayne Hip. That's me, and I'm great. Well, that's good, buddy. How's Rosella, your wife? She had anxiety. She had an anxiety problem last time you were talking to me. I was over in your neck of the woods over there by I-75. I was thinking about you when I was over there. Adam can always hear her too. She doesn't want attention. She's laying down. I'm raising my voice, and that's why she's making all the noise.
She wants to go out and pee, Red.
No, she doesn't. It's just a lot of loud noise. Dwayne, you just had your 29th wedding anniversary. God bless you, guy.
Congratulations. I hope that your marriage lasts as long as mine seems.
Oh, 29 years. Well, one more year, got that big 3-0 guy. I can't put this one up there. Oh, dear Lord.
Is DJT going down? Is it really? Let me look. I'll look quickly. Oh, they're finally done blowing in the yard. Oh, no, they aren't. Never mind. That was a false alarm. I thought they were. Yeah, it's down $3.
It's good to hear from you, Dwayne. You can send me an email if you want. Give me a call, buddy. I'd love to hear from you.
I heard this preacher. There's a preacher that I follow. His name's Shane. I'm not going to say his last name, but he's trying to get everybody to buy DJT stock. And I'm going, I don't know. I mean, a preacher man shouldn't be messing with the finances. You know what I mean? Should be focusing on the Bible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about giving stock advice from a preacher. I just, just to me, that sounds squirmy. You know, it sounds a little, anyway.
Yeah. Julie M., congratulations. 26 years in April.
Wow. Hell yeah. Congratulations. It's a long time.
Julie's out in Iowa there. She's
Mrs.
great.
Kraut and I marked 35 years of wedding bliss this August. 35 years, man. That's
they're all short timers, man.
For what?
Short timers. I don't see anybody here with 50, 40, you know, and
yeah.
But then again, some people might be the second time around. Who knows?
Hey, some people on their third time around, you know, so sometimes it takes 3, you know, to get it right. Van Pasterman, that is what I do, Adam. I have savings, but not much else. That's what I do. Van Pasterman, you're a pastor. No shit. Oh, God, I did it again. Last time I met a priest, and I was sitting there talking, and he told me, I said, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a priest. I said, no shit. Honest, it was just his reaction. Well, that makes sense now. Your name, Van Pasterman. You're a preacher, and you have a savings account, but you don't have much else. You don't have any money invested? Because it's a good idea to invest money, even if you're a pastor. I mean, I just don't think that the preacher should be given stock tips and, you know, advice. You should stick to preaching. You know, that's what they're good at. We're supposed to know, help people. And, you know, that's what it's about, helping people.
Yes.
Being there for your fellow man. There's no higher purpose of service in this world than being of service to somebody else. The most worthless thing is to be selfish and to be of service to nobody but yourself. I think I
spent 90% of my life helping other people.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I've helped myself too, but
nothing wrong with that.
People. There's
nothing wrong with helping yourself. Look, you got a preacher watching you, man. You're a smut peddler, and the preacher's still interested in what you have to say. Oh, Van Pasterman's a regular. Hold on. Nope. We raised 4 kids, so not too much to invest. All right. Well, you invested in the world by raising 4 kids.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing. You got 4 kids now that are going to be there for you. So I had to invest money. I didn't make any kids. So I saved money so that somebody I could be like, here's a $100 bill, wipe my ass. You know? No, I'm serious, man. You don't have any money, you're going to end up like Jack, bouncing around. I don't do any military service either. That guy's got the VA home. At least he's got that, you know. Shit, makes me want to go back and do a few years in the Navy. I'm just afraid they'd be like, yeah, Thursday's your turn in the barrel. Fuck that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You weren't. You were a Marine.
Yes.
All right. We got married in Las Vegas at the Little Church of the West. Is that the one they moved, Julie, or is still there on the corner of the Little Church of the West? I think it's downtown on the corner. They moved one, and the foundations or underneath of it were made of clay and hay, and it was like shit. They shouldn't have touched that thing. It was historic. and they ended up moving. They didn't know until after they moved it. I hope that's not the church. But preachers should stick to the 10 Commandments. Leave stock market tips to Gordon Gekko. Gordon Gekko? Gordon Gekko? What? Hey, I just celebrated 37 years of singledom. Way to go, Shane Weaver. There you go, man. Oh, there's people that never get married. They just go, I don't want somebody telling me what to do, when to do it, and have to make decisions with somebody else. Like, what do you want to eat today? Oh, I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know. Here, spin this wheel and pick a spot. You know, I mean, fuck, man. I mean, seriously. It's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but there's always good and bad in everything, right? If there's no evil, you wouldn't experience good without evil.
Yes.
If there was no dark, you wouldn't know what light was. So we got hit the Chapel of Happiness in San Diego. Man, why not? Right?
Yeah. I left a message for Dwayne.
It's, if you look on Mob Vlog, you can see the Frank Schweiss tape.
There, he was there. He was actually there when I was taping Frank Schweiss. Matter of fact, I did a video on him where we talked on the phone, and he told me, he said, I used to come down, I used to grab your Model 59 Smith & Wesson and come down the stairs and just wait in the stairway. You never knew it. But he said, I was waiting for Frank to make the wrong move. I was going to kill him. And I said, oh my God, never knew that stuff.
Got it. Gordon Gekko was Michael Douglas in Wall Street. I hadn't seen that movie in a long time. I wouldn't have remembered the name Gordon Gekko. But you know what? I saw that. I was going to watch it not too long ago. I told you I just watched American Graffiti for the first time. I've been watching old movies. You know why? Because that's when movies were good. They weren't all fucking woke.
That's what
this is a movie about Native Americans and they aren't Native American. Well, what the fuck is this? You know?
They're Indians. They're Indians.
Oh, it's Snow White and the Seven People. I mean, come on. I can't. So I'm watching old movies, and they're actually some of them really good. I need to watch the 10 Commandments though, Red. I haven't seen that with Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston. Sorry, Charlton Heston. And yeah. Anyway, about getting married. Shane Weaver, he likes keeping both halves of his stuff. Good for you. I've never been married. 42. I'm 42 and been with my girlfriend for 6 years now. Second City Firearms, I got news for you. You're just around the corner from the doctor going, we need to do a little checkup. All right? Just to let you know, that's coming. Marriage is for indecisive people, so they have someone to tell me what to do. Exactly. Who wants somebody telling you what to do? God. Watch Southern Comfort. I haven't seen that, Luminous Grin. I will check it out.
It is good.
Who's in that? What's that about, Southern Comfort? I knew it was a drink. I can't touch that stuff. I smell it like gag and puke, man. Oh, sweet whiskey. What the hell were they thinking? And then
I don't know. So many people throw up all the time. So many people drink and throw up all the time.
Oh.
How long have we been doing Mob Vlog together?
4 years.
4 years.
This is year 4 that we've been doing Mob Vlogging. I don't know. We've been doing your channel 3 years.
Yeah.
We have done over 400 hours of videos of this shit.
Wow.
You believe that? Just sit there talking.
And how long ago was I out in Las Vegas?
A couple of years ago.
2 years ago.
It was about 2.
But I came out twice. It was 1 month and then the next month, right?
Yeah. Snow White and the Seven Little People. Julia, no, they aren't. Go look it up. They aren't little people. They aren't. They're full grown people, and Snow White's black. All right, there I said it. What? Well, no, come on. It's the only Disney movie where I'm sorry, it's not the only Disney movie. Pocahontas also dictates the ethnicity of the character, as does Snow White. Okay? I said it. There you go. And just like the Little Mermaid, she needs a fucking flipper. She doesn't have 2 feet, okay? She's got a flipper because she's a mermaid. Pocahontas is Native American. Let's fuck it all up. I swear to God, Disney is gonna. Well, you see what their stock's doing.
Oh yeah, it's tank.
Bob Iger can go fuck himself.
Janis Joplin loves Southern Comfort. Yeah.
Elon's going to buy Disney. He is. I think he will, just for the hell of it.
Oh, if he bought that'd be great if he bought it. He could turn it. Well,
people would stop walking around shitting in the parks. I could tell you that. That would end. No, that would end. There wouldn't be any more of that going on.
We don't have that in Florida.
Yes, you do. Go look at the news. Yes, people shit in lines right there on the ground. It's nasty.
Maybe in South Florida. Maybe down in Orlando.
What I'm saying, man, it's crazy. It's anyway. Back to the tow truck company.
Lincoln Towing.
Lincoln Towing. Believe that?
Yeah, I believe. Lincoln Towing was something else.
Yeah.
Anyhow, folks, or anywho, it's been a great Wednesday, and thank you all for coming by. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Adam does the heavy work.
Oh, the heavy work, like playing this outro?
Yeah, guy. That's
all right, then. We'll see you later. Adios.
The combination of the videotapes and Wemette's testimony resulted in the conviction of 2 men on extortion charges. One of them was Frank Schweiz, known in syndicate circles as the German, a feared mob terrorist and a suspect in a number of gangland murders.
He was described to me by other outfit individuals as the most feared hitman. And as he said to me, my reputation precedes me, son.